Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now April 10th of 2020. I hope everyone out there is doing very safe. And for a very long time now, a lot of fans have been very curious about the future of the Star Wars franchise and exactly where things are going by Disney and Lucasfilm for, of course, the new expanded universe. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that as of right now, they have over 10 years worth of projects in the early development phase, which really does speak volumes. It really just shows us how ambitious Disney really is, either in an act of desperation or trying to be very genuine with the fans. It could really be either or, right? But when we look at everything of what they're trying to do, their ultimate goal is to regain the lost fans from the sequel trilogy movies. There's no denying about the fact that a lot of fans walked out on Star Wars solely because of The Last Jedi. You know, I know a lot of people who are casual fans, hardcore fans, or just people that just first checked out Star Wars with The Last Jedi, all of which did not enjoy that particular movie. And I'm sure a lot of you guys may have very well had the same exact experience with talking to family members and friends, etc. Now, with that being said, what's really intriguing about the future of Star Wars is that their main focus right now, at least for now, is Disney Plus. Now, Disney Plus is a platform that's going to be the home of a library's worth of Star Wars content. It's going to be very interesting to see exactly what this is going to look like without Kathleen Kennedy pretty much interrupting with the creative choices. Now, with that being said, what's really intriguing about all of this is that now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films as well as their new Star Wars universe. Currently, the new Disney CEO, Bob Chapek, has been making many changes over at Lucasfilm in order to create a brighter future for the Star Wars brand. As of now, they have over 10 years worth of Star Wars projects currently in the early development phase, where one of which is actually said to be the Mace Windu TV series that is planned for Disney Plus that Disney hopes to release sometime in 2023. Now, it's explained that one of the big plans by Lucasfilm is to include a side story of exactly how Mace Windu survives the fall by the hands of Palpatine on Coruscant, and how Mace Windu will get a prosthetic arm in the series. All of this is said to be told in the first episode, and that creator Dave Filoni pitched the idea for the beginning of the series to explain exactly how Mace Windu survived the fall in Episode 3. It's explained that the series is set to give Mace Windu a redesign, making him appear different than how he did in Episode 3, to make it feel fresh and new for the audience. However, they still plan on having Samuel Jackson reprise his role as Mace Windu, just with a new redesign, of course, for the series. It's explained that also Lucasfilm will be including characters like Starkiller and even Darth Vader in the series to tell a side story of Darth Vader and his secret apprentice. The story is said to actually be a very dark story taking place on worlds like Coruscant, and even introducing the Remedy Core system, a system that was meant to appear in Star Wars Episode 9. The character known as Tor Valum is also eyed to play a large role in the series, to be revealed as the ultimate puppet master behind Plagueis and Palpatine. Meanwhile, Lucasfilm does have a small story planned for the series that will include Palpatine into the mix, and that they have been in the talks with Ian McDiarmid and will use Ian Abercrombie as a backup. So, what's really interesting about all of this is the fact that they are trying to throw in tons of different stories, personal side stories of Mace Windu, such as exactly how he survives the fall, how he recovers from the fall, such as getting a prosthetic arm, kind of similar to what Anakin Skywalker went through in Episode 2. And we can see what they're trying to do here. They are really trying to tell a much deeper side of the story of Mace Windu. Now, you guys may recall that at Star Wars Celebration a couple of years ago, I believe that this was before The Last Jedi even released, is that Sam Jackson actually unveiled that when he was talking with George Lucas, George even unveiled that Mace Windu could have absolutely survived the fall because Jedi can survive extreme heights. Heights like that from such a fall on Coruscant, for example, by Mace Windu, by the hands of Palpatine. So we can see that they're trying to really kind of fulfill George Lucas's wish for Mace Windu to live on. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that to some people, this would be a bad idea, because if you look at Star Wars, right, then a lot of people are going to look at the deaths in Star Wars as pretty much, non-existent, to the point where you could just think, alright, he's just going to come back to life, or, alright, he's not really dead, never really died. It may very well create a mindset like that for some Star Wars fans, but also keep in mind that there are some characters that absolutely cannot come back. A great example is Darth Vader. We saw him die physically right then and there. Obviously, Palpatine was a different story because he used the power of essence transfer to go into a clone version of himself. Other characters like Darth Maul, who died in Star Wars Rebels, that was it for him. There's no way he's coming back because he actually died. So, with that being said, guys, like I say, let me know what you think about everything related to this particular project. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.